Okay, good morning. Um, really not sure if we're recording or not. So I'm trying the new platform for live and it's a little confusing. So thank you for your patience. I'm Tiffany with Wise Guys Advice, and every Friday I do a free tarot reading. So if you're new, welcome. What I do is I go through the Golden Tarot deck and I go through every sign in the zodiac, so everybody gets a reading, right? And if you've got a few questions for me, you can put them in the chat box, and I hope to see them. So, okay, let's get started with Aries. We'll start with Aries. We'll go all the way through Pisces. After I use the Golden Tarot deck, I'm also pulling from the Archangel Raphael card because it's a healing deck with healing messages. And so I thought that would be fun for us today. All right, so clearing the deck for Aries. Okay, thanks, Elodie. That helps. I had no idea if it was really live or not. So thanks for messaging in. That's super helpful. So we're clearing for Aries. We want to get some clear, practical advice for our friends. Happy birthday to any Aries out there. Let's clear for you guys. Okay. All right, we've got a 9 of coins and a 6 of wands. All right, so for the 9 of coins, what this means is this is somebody who's working on becoming self-sufficient. This is somebody who is working on having all their ducks in a row. This is somebody who is also planning a victory. So Aries, it looks like things are going your way. You know, if this is just a fun weekend reading, everybody was born wise. You know the answers. The cards are just a reflection of what you already know. So for Aries, we're becoming self-sufficient, and you're looking at a yes, you're looking at a victory and a win. So I know that these times are tough, and sometimes I'm overly optimistic, so forgive me there. I have a lot of sensitivity to people that are struggling right now, but Aries, it looks like you've got an opportunity to go forward with some of your personal projects. Okay, and then a message of healing for you guys. It says, leave a stressful situation behind. No problem, right? Easier said than done. So leaving a stressful situation behind, looking forward to the blessings of the longtime sun. All right, after Aries comes Taurus. So clearing the deck for Taurus. Hi, Jen. Good to see you. Clearing for Taurus. All right. We've got a Knight of Cups, a Hermit card. All right, so Taurus, it looks like, this could be getting to you a little bit. The isolation time could be getting to you, the quarantine time. Hermit is a card of being alone and spending time with yourself, but it's not to spend time with yourself in order to like go down. It's like an enlightenment period where you've got to check out a little bit in order to check in and just kind of detach from what's going on around you in the world. The Knight of Cups, this is a message of love. This is a good thing for you. So kind of pivoting any negative thoughts, if you're finding yourself being stubborn or, really just kind of stuck in the mud about something, just opening up to love and receiving a message of love and being compassionate and saying, hey guys, I need to step out. I need to be in my shell for a while, and I need to break from what's going on in my household. A message of healing for the Taurus, for our Taurus friends. This platform is so different. I'm like really confused. So Facebook just changed how they do their lives, at least on my end. Trying to sink into it here. All right, for Taurus, sunlight. All right, so it's important to get some of that vitamin D for our Taurus friends. For Gemini, let's clear the deck for Gemini. It's hard to do here. It is raining. That's why it's so dark. Clearing the deck for Gemini. The Ace of Swords, okay, getting a change of perspective, and the Six of Cups. All right, so Gemini, what's cool for you guys right now is that today Venus moved into Gemini. And my friend Sasha from Astrology Mothership wrote a beautiful article that I helped embellish, and we're putting together a whole Venus retrograde survival kit. But right now, today, Venus moved into your sign, into Gemini. So this is like that means that Venus is going to be right next to your sun at some point, right? And so that means you get some extra Venus power. So what we're looking for our Geminis is the Ace of Swords, which is a change of perspective, seeing things differently, being willing to see things differently. And then Six of Cups, this is a card of generosity. So, I would say consider that everything that you're doing is an act of service. Do it with an act of service, and that's going to get you through the weekend, Gemini. So if you're doing dishes, you're doing them in service. No big deal. If you're sweeping the floor, you're doing them in service. If you're organizing your taxes, it's because you're in service, and that just helps you get a change of perspective. So the healing card for Gemini is divine intervention. So this card kind of comes up when we are beyond human aid, when we can't do it ourselves, when we can't think through it anymore, when we can't analyze it to perfection, and we need to have some divine intervention. So using that as some inspiration to kind of turn some things over to prayer. All right, clearing the deck for our Cancer friends. Clearing for Cancer. Clearing for Cancer. All right, the Three of Cups fell out. I really made a mess of my deck. The Three of Cups for Cancer, the Three of Cups happens when we are three in a relationship. This can mean, a pet. This can mean kids. Often it means that there's people in a partnership and somebody seeing somebody on the side. This can be three energies. Generally speaking, this card is usually comes up when we've got three parties that are having some kind of conversation going on. Like, it's not like things are smooth sailing and everything's fun and it's a big party. We've got three different energies that need to be taken into consideration. Yay. Hi, Nadine. Yay, Elodie, this is you. Okay, so a card of clarification for the Three of Cups. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about these three energies? Okay, we've got the King of Swords. All right, and we've got a Five of Wands. All right, so with these three conflicting energies for Cancer, I would say there's a fight brewing, an argument brewing that is not worth having, because nobody wins. Nobody wins with the Five of Wands. This means everybody's got an opinion, and if everybody could kind of keep that opinion to themselves, it would be all right. So you, Cancer, have to be the leader, the king of this situation, the King of Swords. So it's almost like you're having to outthink people and maneuver around things. So just getting really clear with your thoughts, being a very confident, cool, clear leader, that's going to be really helpful for you guys this weekend, because it looks like, the little combustion is available. And then the cards for healing, let's see. Hi, Bobby. For Cancer, what do they need to hear? They've got an inner authority, right? So that's very much like that King of Swords energy. You can rely on your own inner authority and be the leader of your household. So taking your power back, listening to your intuition, desires, and feelings. All right. After Cancer comes Leo. Clear for Leo. All right. What do our Leo friends need to hear this weekend? Is it even a weekend? It's Friday, right? For Leo, we've got a Seven of Swords. I don't really like when that card comes up, and a Three of Swords. Ouch. So, and a High Priestess. So Leo, some of you guys are going through some really harsh things. The Seven of Swords, usually there's a thief because it's right next to a Three of Swords. Maybe it's a broken heart situation where you've let your heart, you've been vulnerable with somebody and it didn't work out. That's how I might read that. And you could be that person maybe you're the heartbreaker, but this setup is heartbreak and heartbreaking. Something heartbreaking could be going on in your life. The High Priestess, this is the third card in the deck. It's a major arcana card. So to me, this is a major life lesson. This isn't just something casual. This is a significant heartbreaking event going on in your life. And it's calling you to kind of tap into your priestess or your priest and connect with the divine on this situation. For Leo, let's see. Relationship. Yeah. So it looks like a lot of you guys are having some heavy relationship stuff going on. So asking for healing in relationship for our Leos. We'll all keep you in our prayer field. After Leo comes Virgo, right? Clear for, they're giving me notifications. Clear for Virgo. Okay. What do our Virgo friends need to hear? Virgo sun, Virgo moon, Virgo rising. Okay. All right. Those. Ace of coins and king of coins. All right, so the coins are usually about finances and money. Sometimes this can be about what is grounding us, what's bringing us stability and creature comforts. So this is cool because you get the ace and the king. So it's starting out on a journey and becoming the king of it. So having a vast knowledge of what you're doing for income, like being at the top of your game. This is about maybe helping somebody else. So you've got the king energy with the new kind of baby energy. So maybe you need to get a mentor, or maybe you are a mentor for somebody else financially or in your career. I would say that would be a good thing for Virgos to look at, like where, and if mentorship is not available right now, you can get this through online classes, through books. This is kind of guru energy too. All right. So tapping into your inner guru and sharing that light with other people. And then for Virgo, let's see. They also get sunlight. So it sounds like a lot of us are needing some sunlight. Hopefully you can open your windows, or maybe you have some vitamin D on hand. But the card says, please help me enjoy the benefits of sunshine in safe and healthy ways. All right, so clearing now. After Virgo comes Libra. All right, these are what fell out, a lot of them. One was the instruction card. I never take it out. I don't know why. All right. So for Libra, it looks like you've got a tough decision to be made. Why? Because we've got a Two of Swords. Twos are always about decisions. And you can see she's kind of at a crossroads. She's kind of at a stalemate. And Libras don't really like to make decisions, right? Like they're willing to go with the flow, but they have this like innate people-pleasing thing going on where they want you to be happy, so it really doesn't matter. So sometimes they can give their power away, right? So whatever decision you might be facing, Libra, I know it's tough. I know it doesn't feel good. And sometimes you just got to make a decision in order to know, like, yeah, that was right. Let's go forward. Or actually, I made this decision and I hate it. Let's go back. You're just constantly learning through your decision-making process. You're becoming the magician here. As above, so below. So even before you make this decision, it was already in the alchemical setup. It was destined to come to a head here so that you could learn the lesson of decision making. It's actually happening very quickly. So whatever decision you're needing to make, just know that you're about to rip the Band-Aid off. It's going to be okay soon, because you're going to know, having made your decision, whether it was right or wrong, and then you can course correct. All right. So for all right, so for Libra, after having said that, the healing card is getting a second opinion. So guide me to the best healthcare professionals for this situation. Maybe you need a second opinion in whatever decision you're having to make. All right. We'll see. So after Libra comes Scorpio. Thank you, Nadine, for that positive comment. I appreciate it. I see that you got some cabin fever and looking for some divine intervention when the people in your household are going nuts. Okay, we were on Scorpio, so let's clear for Scorpio. If you guys want to ask personal questions, feel free to chat them in. Hi, Michelle. Clear for Scorpio. Five of coins. King of coins. What? Ace of coins. So very much like Virgo, right? We've got this kind of mentorship idea going on where you're either bringing somebody in under your wing, or maybe it's mutually beneficial and you're learning something from somebody else. And then you've got this card of expenses going out the window. And I can tell you, as a Scorpio, this is accurate for me. So I'm taking a class in mediumship tomorrow that I've been so excited about for years. I have a spiritual gift of mediumship, and it's really important to hone those skills and to work with people that are I don't know, good, So I'm excited to get possibly some new mentorship, some new skills tomorrow. And that's something that I'll take and carry out and share with other people, right? So that's a way that you could look at this Ace of Coins, King of Coins situation. And then things are expensive, a lot of us in the arts took a hit financially, but our bills are the same. So I would say that's accurate for me personally. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate it. Okay. Yes, Kelly, hi. Cancer was earlier, but you can watch the replay and catch it. All right, so a healing card for Scorpio is listen to your intuitive feelings, right? So good, because Scorpios, you're innately intuitive. You are part of the underworld where it's dark and intuitive and mystical. It says, "Dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom." Okay, so a little gift for the Scorpios. Trust yourself. Thank you, Tracy. So I said I'm taking a class. I'm also giving a class on Tarot on April 10th. If you guys would like to come, it's just $20. And for everybody who takes it, I'm giving half off my Tarot and astrology sessions. So if you want to join me at Tarot 101 on April 10th, please do. I'll leave a link for you. We're clearing now for Sagittarius, so clearing the deck for Sag. Okay. Clearing for Sag. I'm going to shuffle a little bit here. What do our Sagittarius friends need to know? The Chariot, you're on the move. And a Page of Cups for love. And a Two of Swords. It's a difficult decision to make. And the Ace of Swords. You've had to change of perspective. Okay. So the Chariot is about a victory, a win. It's about moving forward. It's about being in motion. It's about getting in your car and driving somewhere. I know that's unusual advice during quarantine times. But again, this is for love. Is it a difficult decision to make? Two of Swords. And an Ace of Swords means you've just had to change of perspective. So let's see what you do with it. Sag, and then a message of healing for Sagittarius. Clear for Sag on this healing cards. Recovery. So it says, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the earth, upon the path of radiant health. So some of our Sag friends might just be in a time of deep recovery. So knowing that about them and giving them some slack and giving them some time off and encouraging their inner healing. I see there's a question about any job prospects for Sagittarius. So while we're in Sagittarius, let me go ahead and see. What's their job prospects for Sag? Thank you, Elodie, for asking that. And hi, Marilyn. And Leanne is taking time to learn online. Awesome. Okay. So for our Sages and jobs, what do we need to know? What do they need to know? What's beneficial? Page of Cups. Two of Swords. You saw me shuffle, right? Like these are the same cards. So we're not getting anything besides do something new. We're not getting a different message for jobs besides do something new. So Sages at work, we got to follow our hearts. We got to make a tough decision. We have to get a new perspective. And we have to actually do something different. So whatever you were doing before, it's time to take a new action. So if normally you would apply to jobs with resumes, not that. If normally you would call a buddy and see if you get on their line, not that. If normally you're teaching classes online, not that. You know what I mean? So something new, taking a new action, knowing that you've had to make this difficult decision, that you're having growing pains, having to make this new perspective. It's not like, aha, I have a new perspective and I'm rolling with it. It's like, I'm not real comfortable with that new perspective, and yet I'm willing to go forward. And the only way out of this is through it. So hopefully that helps. Clearing the deck for, who's after Sag? 9. 10 is Capricorn. So clearing the deck for Capricorn. Thanks for hanging out with me on Friday, guys. I love seeing all of you. Clearing for Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, are you bored? Are you sad? The Five of Cups came out. Let's see. What can we give our Capricorn friends? All right. So you're working on it. You're kind of feeling like this card. See, he's looking down. He's down in the dumps. He actually has 3 full cups, and 2 of them are spilled, but he's focused on the ones that are spilled. So usually when I get this card, I say, change your mind. Change the way you feel. Look at it differently. Instead of saying, I made coffee this morning and I forgot about it and now it's cold, bummer. I'm going to say, I got coffee this morning. And so just kind of changing the inner dialogue and the inner light that comes behind what you're thinking and feeling and saying. Okay. Now we've got the Knight of Coins also for Capricorn. And so the Knight of Coins, this is somebody who's kind of starting out on a new journey, and you're really unsure of your footing, but you're ready to make progress. You're ready to go forward. Somebody's actually there helping you out, being generous with you. And this is a significant life lesson too. You've got the Judgment card, right? Life after death. So you're feeling like this death process, this internal death of the ego is a slow thing. And so the dark night of the ego is happening for a lot of Capricorns. But just keep focusing on the good. You've got somebody generous with you, and you've got the ability to change the way you think about things. So Capricorns, what is their healing card? They're going to have some organic foods. So just really watching your diet, Capricorn, giving yourself an internal intention to desire healthy foods. Okay, after Capricorn comes Aquarius. We're doing great on time. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you're going to be in the tarot class. That makes my day. Oh, Robin, she says she's stir crazy and sad. Capricorn, thank you for chiming in. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Okay. Clearing for we just did Capricorn. Aquarius, right? Clear for Aquarius. Justice. And 7 of coins and 10 of coins. So this looks like money's still on your side, Aquarius. I know a lot of Aquarius have had some decent financial times. Even through the hard times, they seem to be doing well. Even if they're upset or confused or worried about the collective, I would say you're probably more feeling the tones of the collective than you are with your personal work, because this whole 10 of coins thing, this whole 7 of coins thing, you've set yourself up for success and it's happening. The seeds have been planted and they're coming. You might have to ride it out a little while, but have full faith that your finances are in great shape. This is a Justice card. This is also a major arcana, so a big life lesson for you. It looks like card 11. And so he's always got the angel of death and the angel of mercy talking to him. And so sometimes when we get this card, it's like we want to stir the pot and we want to get in there and fix things, and we want to help people or steer things or control or manipulate, or even if it's like we're trying to help, it's still towards our end. And this Justice card reminds us to kind of mind our own business and let other people have their reactions, let other people go down the path that they want to go down, and know that justice is going to be served, that as long as you keep your side of the street clean. You're looking good, Aquarius. Okay, and believe it or not, right? And then for your healing message, laughter is the best medicine. So, if you're not naturally, if you can detach from whatever stress you're feeling and find the humor in situation, you have the ability to kind of light up the whole room. So laugh a little, tickle somebody, poke somebody in the ribs, sneak attack them, do a prank, you know what I mean? Like just help everybody lighten up, including yourself. All right, and then let's clear for Pisces. Our last reading for Pisces. What do our Pisces friends need to hear? Okay. What message is in the deck for Pisces? Okay. 4 of Cups, the Hermit, and the World. All right. So taking some time to be with yourself, Pisces, it looks like you're going through some personal inventory, some reflection, some refining time. And sometimes, Pisces, this is not, maybe you're not your natural state, maybe sometimes when you're alone, you tend to go down more than up. So just using this time, this alone time with the Hermit card, to spiral up. and to know that you're going through a whole DNA upgrade. Why? Because we've got the world card at the end, right? And I think you've been getting this card, haven't you? The world card is the last of the major arcana. To me, that means you have come full circle. You have gone through a major life transit, and you're stepping into a new version of yourself. I know I've said that a couple of times. It's just a lesson for you. This is good news, so be sure that you take the required time alone in recovery and downtime to be fully present, to fill your cup so that you're fully present for the next chapter. All right, let's get a card of healing for our Pisces friends. Here for Pisces. Also needing a second opinion. Okay, so Libra and Pisces, trust yourself and then get a little bit more information. Ask somebody else what they think and see if God's talking to you. All right. So if you guys have some personal questions, if you're done with the Aries through Pisces readings, if you're done with the Zodiac readings, thank you for coming. Please pay it forward. This is a free service I offer because it's what I can do. And I hope that you'll do something that you can offer for free as well, or help pick somebody up. So in the name of being in unity, being together, I hope that you have an opportunity to really shine your light for somebody today. So thank you for watching. And if you have a few personal questions, I would be happy to answer them. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Marcia. And I'd be happy to, looks like if you guys have any questions, maybe there's a delay. I see everybody saying hi. I see your thank yous. Thank you so much too. And if we don't have any personal questions right now, I'll go ahead and close. I want to tell you guys about Venus and Gemini. Sasha from Astrology Mothership and I have written this really beautiful article that we are also working on a survival guide for you. Venus will be going retrograde in May. Right now she's moved into Gemini, and it's very different. It's a very different tone, and it gives us some new information. We don't know how the astrology will unfold, but it's easier to see it as it's coming so that you can kind of be prepared for it, and we can give you a spectrum of ideas so that you're prepared and that you know what's coming ahead. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for your time spending it here with me at Wise Skies.